Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to D&Z TV, the super place where you get first-hand information happening in the entertainment industry and especially the Ooni of Ife's palace. We are here today to give you a very serious, is it accusation, I'll call it, or whatever it is, that Ooni does not love anyone. And it's actually coming from none other but Olori Ronke, one of the Ooni's wife. She just said Ooni does not love anyone. And people now began to wonder, why will one of the wives of the Ooni now said Ooni does not love anyone? She now went ahead to expatiate that Ooni marries just to fulfill tradition. That he does not need to love to marry. He just loves because he just has an inclination or likeness that he needs to love someone. Wow. This is actually a very big wahoo. That a man in his caliber and his class can just be marrying just for marrying's sake. He's just marrying to fulfill all righteousness. Other people marry for different reasons. Some people marry for procreation. Some people marry to see that the world continues, because after all the Bible said, go ye to the world and multiply. Another part of the Bible now also said, for a man shall leave his father and his mother and cleave to his wife. Cleave, as in, where the meaning of cleave now is joining. When a man and a woman joins together, that is what is meant by cleave. So a man shall leave his father and his mother and cleave to his wife, and the two of them shall become one. So they are no more two. So now the question now is, so a man who is now cleaving to 7 wives, what do you call that one? My brother, if you know the answer to that thing, please just go to the comment section and drop it, because that is what the Ooni is doing right now. This is actually what has given Olori Ronke the mind to let us know that he doesn't love anybody. He just marries to fulfill tradition, to fulfill a righteousness. Let it be that an Ooni is supposed to have a wife. Because something I heard somewhere that he marries many wives because he does not want to look outside. So, my brother, even if you have 50, if out of those 50, by the time you finish out of 50, you will still want to look outside. It's actually just a mindset thing, the ability for you to know that, okay, this is where I need to draw the line, or this is where I need to continue. Because after all, even Solomon had 700 wives and 300 concubines. And I begin to wonder, how was he now actually going around all of them? Meaning that he sees one in a year. And that's actually something that will now promote a lot of fornication. Okay, no, is it fornication? No, adultery. Okay, fornication is when a single person sleeps with a married man, and adultery is when two married people lie together. So those are the kind of issues and problems that we're having. And so, well, I'm not trying to say that is what is happening in the Ooni's palace. But what I'm trying to say is that if you're marrying because you're marrying to fulfill tradition, then there's a problem. You're supposed to marry because you want to reprocreate. You want to keep a lineage going. You want to have companionship. I think a lot of people marry more because of companionship. You don't just marry because somebody is you like someone and you need to fulfill purpose. You need to fulfill. You just need to fulfill purpose. No, you need to marry because marriage is good. You marry to keep a lineage going. See, married people are both responsible for and responsible to another human being, and both halves of that dynamic lead the married to live more responsible, fruitful, and satisfying lives. Marriage is a transformative act, changing the way two people look at each other, at the future, and their roles in the society. Now let us take a look at 10 reasons to get married. Because if Ooni does not marry because he loves, so why is he getting married? So let us look at 10 reasons to get married. 1, you make more money. Wow. You make more money when you marry. Yeah, that's true. Because if you want to now, we're doing an analysis somewhere and we'll begin to say that cheating is actually very expensive. Now, to cheat now, first of all, you need to go and rent a hotel room. Secondly, you need to give transport to the person that is coming. Thirdly, you need to buy drinks for the person. When the person finishes, you need to do what is called thanks for coming. I need to pay the person transport again. I even need to go and buy CD. So when you look at it very well, you now know that you will be saving a whole lot of money when you marry. The next thing you should do, the next reason to get married is it improves your longevity. Yes, marriage improves longevity. When you marry, there's every tendency that you're going to live long. But when you do not marry, every time you're just angry with yourself. Every time you're just boning, as if somebody is the person offending you. Another reason why you marry is that you marry to share your worries. When you sleep at night and something is disturbing you or bothering you, you could get up in the morning and you share with your partner. By sharing with your partner now, your partner will now begin to have a better understanding of what's happening and which can make you guys to live long. Then another reason to get married is that marriage silences silent communication. Those very personal things that you need to discuss with your spouse, it's only when you're married that you can discuss about them. When you marry now, marriage helps to build that family tree. A family tree now is the continuation, where we have a father and a mother, then children begin to sprout. So that is how we marry. Then you now also marry to improve your life. You improve your life because your spouse tries to upgrade and make you a better person. When you do not marry, you're not married, right? You now find out that your life is not improved. You're just one jacketed way of doing things. You're straightforward. You don't even have another dimension of making things happen. When you marry now, you gain new friends. The friends of your wife becomes your own friend. The friends of your husband too becomes your own friend. So you've not been able to grow friends because you're married. Then you will never go on another awkward date. That one is really funny, because you stop planning unnecessary dates that you now go for, and you go to dates mostly when you're still searching. So you're trying to make someone happy. You're trying to be there for someone. But when you're now married, wherever you're going for a date, it's a well-calculated date that you're going for. So for Ronke to tell us that Ooni does not marry for love, so what does he marry for? He marries because he wants to fulfill tradition. You can't just marry because you want to fulfill tradition. And you told us that you're a modern king. You're a 21st century king. Yeah, you're marrying because you want to fulfill tradition. That is actually a no-no. All right, people, thank you so much for listening to us. This is where we'll be taking a break till we meet again. I want to say a super thank you to all of you that have been subscribing to channels. For the new ones, we want to say welcome on board. I want to tell you that in this place, everybody is somebody. So just quickly subscribe, comment, like, and share. And if there's just anything you want to talk about on this channel, let us know. And guess what? We will talk about it. Thank you. I remain D and Z TV, and I will see you some other time. Bye-bye.